In a previous video, I talked about my beautiful 2022 Low Rider ST and why I wanted to do a refresh on it. Good news, today is the first step in that process. Hey everyone, my name is Ty and welcome to the channel. I appreciate you joining me today. So in this box, I've got a seat from Saddlemen for the Low Rider ST. There's a little bit of a story behind that. I'm actually a paying customer with Saddlemen. The Road Glide, the 23 Road Glide that you can probably see back here behind me, I actually bought a Dominator seat for that. Got the backrest, the pillion seat. It looks phenomenal. I produced a video on that, and soon after, Saddlemen contacted me and said, you know what, Ty, we would love to build something for you and your Low Rider ST if you're up for it. So of course I was super pleased with my first experience with Saddlemen, and I have no reason to expect that this time will be any different. So what we're going to be doing today, we're going to be doing a unboxing, an installation, and then I'm just going to give you my first impressions on the seat, let you know if I like it or not, what I think about how it looks on the motorcycle, and then going forward, I'll probably reiterate this at the end of the video, but going forward, you're going to be seeing this seat on the bike as the break-in process happens, and I'll be updating you along the way. All right, let's go ahead and get into the unboxing. Now I have taken a quick peek at this once before, but I have not taken it out of the box. So you're going to be looking at it with me in just about the same amount of time. Oh man, this is so sweet. All right, so a couple of things they have included as well. So it looks like they've included like a Saddlemen 10 street sign. So this is going to have to go on the wall behind me for sure. Let's get this bag opened up. Nice and carefully. We don't want to use a blade right here if we don't have to. Oh my goodness. So what I ordered from Saddlemen was the Saddlemen step-up seat. I know you've seen these time and time again on motorcycles. I've never had an experience with a step-up seat, but man, I am looking forward to it. Don't need that. Set of instructions, and they also included a Saddlemen camo ball cap. So I appreciate that. I appreciate the freebies. I was not expecting that at all. Very, very cool. All right, let's take a look at this seat. First and foremost, one of the things I asked Buster from Saddlemen when we were working on this is, do you think we could stitch in the Ty from Tennessee signature logo? And of course, Buster was like, no problem. We can do that. Look at that. That is so neat. Just that white stitching in there looks so good on the bike, or so it looks so good on the seat. It's going to look good on the bike. And what I wanted was the tuck and roll portion up here, and then just the smooth leather on the back of the seat. They've also got the Saddlemen seat in white stitching from the Saddlemen logo. You can take a look at that. But it just, I mean, again, I've said this in my previous video, when it comes to Saddlemen, the quality of the seat is just exceptional. If you were to flip this over and compare this seat to a Harley Davidson factory seat, you're going to know exactly what I'm talking about. The seat pan is just really rigid, a good strong piece of metal. There's rivets in here as well. On a factory seat, you're gonna see those staples in there. Just, oh man, night and day difference. I just think it looks fabulous. So the next step, we've got to get this thing on the motorcycle. All right, installation on this should be pretty simple like any other Harley seat. So let's do that real quick. Oh yeah. Gather my thoughts here for a second. Well, I can tell you this. Of course, you can tell it's a new seat. No big deal. No big deal. No challenge right there. I feel like I am up a little bit closer to the handlebars, the Sundowner seat with that big scoop in there. Seems like it pushes me back a little bit. I mean, it's no big deal. It's extremely comfortable. This is still just an awesome seating position on the motorcycle. My legs are still at a good, comfortable spot. I can flat foot the bike with no problem whatsoever. My first impression just sitting on the bike, you know, a lot of people say that sometimes these Saddlemen seats might be a little too rough. That's not been my experience with my Road Glide. Right from the start, that seat has been really comfortable. My first impressions, I kind of feel the same way about this one, that tuck and roll. You can tell that Saddlemen gel is there. As soon as you sit on it, you can feel it give a little bit, but it's rigid enough to support you. So this should be a fantastic addition to the motorcycle, and I am super, super pleased. Well, I know many of us are already very well acquainted with the Saddlemen step-up seat, but if you want a product like this, I would recommend to get on Saddlemen's website, take a look around at all the different things they offer. If you want a seat like this with different colored stitching, with a logo, with different colors and textures of fabric, they can do just about anything that you can set your imagination to. Also, let's touch on customer service and support. That has been fantastic with Saddlemen. I've had to reach out to them on a couple of different times, specifically with that Dominator seat over there. Every single time, whether it was text, email, or a phone call, they are very responsive and extremely helpful. I would not recommend a product or a company to you if I didn't believe in them first. I hope you guys have a great one, and I'll see you in the next one.